Hi everyone, in this video I am going to demonstrate about the scheduler component in Mule 4. Okay, so in Anypoint Studio I have already created one sample project, example project. In this project I have created one sample flow. So in this flow you can see there is a component called scheduler which is available in the Mule palette. Just search for the scheduler component in the Mule palette and just drag and drop this component into the canvas. Okay, the main purpose of the scheduler component is you can schedule you can trigger a flow at a specific intervals. Like suppose if you want to trigger a flow at a certain point of time, like if you want to trigger daily once, if you want to trigger every 5 seconds, so like that you can configure the scheduler and you can trigger the flow and you can accomplish your task. See, there are plenty of use cases for this scheduler. Suppose if you want to transfer the data from one system to another system, and at a specific time intervals, then you can use this scheduler component. And it's like an endpoint and it will triggers the flow based on the time interval that you specify in the scheduler component. The requirement in this in this use case is for every 5 seconds I just want to write some content to a file. That's my requirement, and for this requirement I am using a file write component. In this file write component, I'm just selecting one file and just I'm specifying some message, so some content to append that content to the in that file. So every 5 seconds I just want to append some message to the file specified at a specific location. And this is the logger component for just for test debugging purpose. I'm using this logger component. So let us look into the scheduler component, how we can configure the scheduler. See, if you look at this, so this is fixed frequency, and the frequency I'm specifying as 1 second, and if there is any delay, you can specify the delay. And the time is in the milliseconds, as like for every 1 second this component will wake up and trigger this flow. Once it wakes up, it triggers the flow, and it executes the next components, next processors. So in this we have in schedule strategy, we have fixed frequency, or else like you can specify the cron expression. In the cron expression you can specify something like this. In the cron expression there will be some 6 to 7 fields, and in the cron expression we mention like seconds, minutes, hours, day of the month, day of the week, year, like this. So at a specific time, specific minutes, specific hours, if you want to run this scheduler, if you want to invoke this scheduler, then you can specify in the cron using a cron expression. So currently I'm selected this fixed frequency, like, or else you can choose the cron expression, and this is a milliseconds I'm choosing. So for every milliseconds this trigger will run and writes the content into the file which is mentioned in the content of this file write component. Say the path I specified as the local path, and in this I am choosing one file called appended.text file. So in that I am appending a text to the file. So every 1 second, like I'm appending the content to this specific file, and this then logger will be worked. And if you once everything has been configured, then you can right click on this canvas, and you can run this flow using a start run the project flow. Currently I have already started this execution of this flow, and it's currently running on the Mule runtime environment, local runtime environment. See, this is currently displaying like the message. You can see the message, this is sample, this is sample. I have just given some samples. So every 1 second this flow is executing, triggering, and writing this content into the file, and it's executing the logger component. So let me just open the file and see. So this is the file that I'm appending the data into using the scheduler. See, if you open this file, you can see the adding a content to the file, adding content to the file, like that. So like that it will go on like this. So this is how you can configure the scheduler component, and just for a requirement you can place it in the beginning of scheduler, and you can add your components or what are the components you need. Like if you want, you can put the batch component or whatever, from select the source and select the destination based on some logic. In logic you can use this scheduler component, and accordingly you can use it, and you can schedule the task using the scheduler component. So that's all about the scheduler component. Thank you for watching this video.